Hey guys, it is Jessica, not the pro picker, because he would be here, but he's down at the house editing video and he's kind of got a sore leg, and if you've seen the barn lately, it's quite a bit of a trip hazard. So I'm gonna do this one order pull video with you guys, and then hopefully the next video we'll be back to regularly scheduled pro picker face. I don't like doing things without him because it feels weird. It makes me nervous. So we're going to pull some stuff. But first, look at that. That whole thing is going to be in our Whatnot auction on Wednesday this week, on the 10th. It'll probably be done before you even get to see this video. Yeah, we're going to have to put all of our stuff on that far table back there. 1975 Tank Battle board game. Tank Battle. The bad thing about doing this video without Dustin is that he doesn't get to tell you the stories of where he got stuff. So he could tell you where he bought this, how much he bought it for, what video it's in. I can't do any of that because I didn't buy it. And even if I did buy it, I have a memory of a goldfish. So anyway, that sold for $56.99. Sold one of these figures, one of these crazy painted figures. Not Jesus, he didn't sell. I think Dustin bought like a whole slew of these Warhammer and little fantasy guys in a video, and we just got them listed because they're really hard to identify. We also sold this weird chariot guy. So a golf club. Golf clubs are so hard to find because we have so many. It is a tailor-made R580. I think it's this one. R580, 9.5 degrees, something. It sold for $39.99. I mean, it is past the season for golfing, at least in this region. We do keep a lot of the boxes that those golf clubs fit in. I think that one will go in a 6x6x48. A new Proctor Silex automatic drip coffee maker. I bought this for $5 at an estate sale, I think. And it is also on this shelf. Oh, it's right there. It sold for $71.24 because it is sealed. I think that was the only thing I bought at that estate sale. Recently we bought a talking Woody doll, and it's been in this bin because I just got it listed not too long ago. He's all kind of scrunched up in a plastic bag, but I can't pull the string because it's closed up in this bag. But talking Woody actually sold for $29.99. I think he was maybe $3.99 at the thrift. Dustin bought it, and I only know that because I didn't buy it. Yeah, there it is. So Gen 3 fleece. It's kind of like a military style deal. Don't know how much he paid for it, but it did sell for $33.24. Finally, I think this is really cool. Mario sold. I think Mario was supposed to hold like a Nintendo DS or something. He's pretty big. And he sold for $66.49. I think he was part of a 20% off sale or something of the sort. I don't think he's supposed to hold, I mean, he could hold a phone, but. Dustin, not too long ago, bought a commercial Keurig, but it ended up not working, and we were out of the time frame to take it back. So we parted out some pieces, and we sold the water reservoir and lid for $42.29, and it's on this shelf somewhere. So it's a big old thing. This guy, a Santa in $191. Dustin picked this up, I think, at a thrift. It's like I'm dreaming of a wide Christmas. Excuse me. He's cute. But Santa sold for $19.99. It is Ugg boot season, so we sold some Ugg boots in 132. 132. I just saw a YouTube video about the Ugg company in Australia. Their patent or something was bought out by some other company, so they're losing their ability to sell Uggs in Australia now, or something of the sort. I don't know. Sold a vintage Reebok Dallas Cowboys jersey, Galloway, in bin 217. So it's this bin down here. Looks like it's probably this one. I think that's the only Cowboys jersey that we have in here. It's sold for $19.99. From the footage that Dustin says he's gonna find and put up somewhere, we sold another manual for a receiver, a Marantz 3200 service repair manual for $24.99. It's in 206 and it's 3200. What's this one? I suppose they don't make these service manuals anymore. In bin 49, we sold a PS2 vertical stand. What did I say? Bin 49? It came out of the box. No! This guy. I think he holds a unit. We're just gonna leave that there because I'm being reckless. Dustin picked this up on the cheap. I didn't even know these things existed, and it sold for $50.99. We're gonna put that up there. We sold another Marantz manual out of that same bin. Could have been more efficient, but I wasn't. Number 4230. This guy. Yep. And it sold, I think it was on sale, for $23.19. While I'm over here, we had a Walking Dead well zombie sell. This guy. He's pretty gross. Split apart body and guts. Yeah. So zombie sold for $34.99. I don't see Walking Dead stuff sell as quickly as I'm sure that it used to. I don't even know if they still are filming seasons of The Walking Dead. It is that season where it's cold. It's cold in this barn because I didn't turn the heat on before I came in here. In 138, we sold a quilted puffer jacket, which I won't be able to show you because, oh, maybe I can. Yeah. It's pre-packed here in this makeshift bag, but it sold for $79.99. It's actually a Goodfellow brand. Kind of running out of room already. Goodfellow brand, I think that's Target. Sold for $79.99. The next sale is kind of cool. A viewer made this purchase. It was something that Dustin picked up for I don't know how much. We have to say thank you to Ken because he wrote a nice message that said that he and his family have been viewers for a long time and subscribers to the channel. And he purchased this 1847 Rogers Brothers 109-piece silverware set with case. I don't even know if that footage has made it into a video yet. I'm sure it will soon if it hasn't. But check this out. I'm going to pull this out so that you can see it. Oh! It's heavy, but look at all this silverware. It's super neat. I don't even know what it says. Eternally yours on the back. It's even got a little drawer. And he also asked that we would say hello to Lynn. Lynn is his daughter. She also watches, and I think she's got her own little YouTube channel that she does with her dad and her family, where I think they open toys together. I got a chance to look up the channel, but I didn't get a chance to watch a video yet because it's been crazy busy and things have just been going nuts here.
Just wanted to thank you so much for your purchase. And Len, best of luck with your YouTube channels.
So let's get, oh, this sold for $249.99. I'm sorry for the view. That thing weighs like 50 pounds. That's an exaggeration, but it weighs a lot. That would also be a good thing for Dustin if he were here, because he could lift all the heavy things. But he can't do that if he can't get around. Dustin did buy the next thing that sold, and I think it was somewhere between $5 and $6, which is absolutely wild. He bought this Apple, I have to look at what it's actually called, an Apple Mac widescreen cinema display, which is down here on the bottom of the O shelf. And it sold for $119.99, which is full price that we put on eBay. We tested it, and I thought the picture display was really cool, that I almost wanted to keep it. This was another thing that I didn't want to list just because it's awkward and big and kind of heavy. We sold a Nyko Gray Deluxe Care case for Game Boy cartridges. Ah, it's this guy. It's like, I guess it looks gray-green almost. But it sold for $39.99. I'm not sure if that was part of the big lot that he bought a couple years ago or not. On the Nintendo DS, Nintendogs, which was, I think, this one. Dachshund and Friends. Unless you call it Dash Hound. I think it's Dachshund. So we sold that for $14.99. We also sold this. He bought this stack of pictures and artwork. I believe he paid $30 for the whole stack, and several things have already sold, which is really neat. Let's see. Let's bring this over here to make sure I get the right thing. I think we sold 1 or 2 things out of this stack that clearly I can't find, because I know this guy sold. And I do believe it's out of the BAM box, the Tick. And it's signed by Townsend Coleman, which I think he was the voice actor for the Tick. But it's got that certification there on the back. It sold for $14.99. And I believe that the person that bought it is actually a viewer. So thank you, Megan, for that purchase. That was pretty nice. We sold Donkey Kong Barrel Blast on the Wii, disc only, which would be in the D's. This one, Donkey Kong Barrel Blast for $15.99. Oh, we also sold another guy, or another one of these guys. Another BAM box autographed 8x10. This was signed by the creator of the artwork, maybe? Brian Collin. I'm not really sure who that guy is, but he's the one that signed it. And that sold for $19.99. I think that one might have been, let's see, we sold Monopoly on the Sega Genesis for $13.99, which of course it's like down here, Tetris style. Oh, Monopoly. LHS Attack Chopper, which is also a Sega game. This was definitely purchased by a viewer, by Sean. So thank you very much for your purchase. Let's see. This one's also at the bottom, so we're gonna try to pull it out. Oh, LHX. That's so hard for me to say. Attack Chopper. That guy sold. So thank you, Sean. That was really nice of you. What else we got? It's a Sega day. Doom, which I think is this one. Yeah, Doom on the 32X sold for $25.49. It doesn't have a slipcover. I think this was actually part of Dustin's dance sale where he got all of those video games for such an incredible price. Let's see. The Godfather, the game, on the Xbox 360 sold. And apparently, it's funny, when I'm on the other side of the camera watching Dustin do this, I can see the game long before he can. And I'm like, it's there, it's there, it's there. Just waiting for him to pick it up. And here I am, I can't even find it. But it was listed as the Xbox 360, which I think is my mistake. So I'm gonna have to reach out to that guy and see if he still wants it. So that's my fault. We also sold Halo Combat Evolved. Oh, also, it sold for $21.99. We sold Halo Combat Evolved, Game of the Year, complete with map on just the regular Xbox, which is this one. This guy. He sold for $12.95. And on the PlayStation 3, which we've really kind of gutted a lot of our games going through and doing the inventory. So we're looking kind of, we have some empty spots here. NASCAR 14 right here. We sold it for $13.99. I don't know who that guy is. I'm bad with, I don't know, everything. Let's see. Also on the Xbox, it wasn't, I guess because we did Xbox last and those were some of the things that we listed, they sold more better. Tony Hawk's Underground sold for $11.99. And I think that's all of these games. So let's figure out how to get this back to the table. Pomegranate cleansing conditioner. That's just because of the temperature suctioning in on the bottle. So that's sold for $50.99. We also sold some DVDs and such. So let me put down this conditioner real quick. I know that we sold Shrek 3D, the complete collection, for $16.99, which is pretty cool. I feel like you never see stuff like this sell anymore. Generator Gall. Dustin picked this up. I don't actually, it's an anime. I've never seen it, but it looks like a fighty fight kind of anime. It sold for $29.99. That was it for this kind of media. Let me see. I wonder how Dustin does it when he does it by himself. Maybe that's why we always do this together. Because more hands, better. So I'll put these guys here. It's like Tetris, but not a fun one. There of the two. It's this one. We sold Eagles of the Long Run for $11.99. Star Wars Action Fleet, another item out of one of Dustin's big buys of little action figures. Looks kind of like a, I don't know what he looks like. He sold for $11.99. And I think that is it for everything that we sold. I think it's been a couple days. We haven't pulled very much lately. I don't want to say that. We haven't done an order pull in a couple days. So this is our pile, including the things that I just picked up. The next one will be Dustin for sure. And he'll have so many better stories to tell you and the provenance of all the items and everything will be great. So thank you so much for watching. Send Dustin some well wishes in the comments and we'll see you next time. Bye.